Wow, that looks good. So today we're gonna make air fryer deep dish Chicago style pizza. So we got this pizza dough that comes in a tube. See how this thing unrolls. Is it a circle? Of course not. I'm gonna tuck in the corners a little bit here. Kind of roll it into like somewhat of a circle, I guess. Okay, and then it goes into our all-purpose pan. We got a parchment paper down here. We're gonna have to pre-bake the crust first before we put on the ingredients. So, try to make this into somewhat of a circular. Trying to make this into a 10-inch circle. Okay, once you get it close enough, you just stick it in a pan. Then use the pan to really form it out. And then when you press it, you want to make the sides of the pizza dough go up the side of the pan, just like this. And you want to make it go up high enough to create a dish. Leave it out the dough. This is the 9-inch pan, so just keep playing with it until you get almost like a pie dough, I must say. It's a little thicker on the edges. That's what we got going on. Okay, so I'm gonna put this on the sling so we can pull it out easier. Make sure everything's nice and tucked down. We'll set this on air fry for 325 for 10 minutes. And after 10 minutes, we'll take it out, pull the parchment paper out, put the dough back into the pan, and then put the toppings on. Okay, 10 minutes is up. Let it sit for a couple of minutes, cool down, then we have to push down the center portion. Okay, I'm just gonna use the parchment paper to lift this thing out so that it'll cool down a little bit quicker here. And then while that's cooling down, I'll take my butter that I have, and I'm gonna just wipe the sides of this pan with the butter. Chicago pizza always has butter on the crust, so I'll take this butter and just keep it from sticking also. Okay. Now, once this pizza dough cools down, you're just gonna just remove it off. Wrap like this. Press it down so you get a little flat surface. This thing kind of bubbled up, as you can see. Okay. Then we have some olive oil that we put some Italian seasoning on, and we're just gonna brush the top like this. Just a little bit like that. Okay, this thing here is cooled down already, so it goes back into the pan. And we're just gonna heat this thing up for another few minutes. Go back to air fry, 325 for 5 minutes. Almost done here. Okay, the second part's done. It's looking good right about now. Now, we could leave this pizza in the pan, I guess. But personally, I think it'd be easier for me to take it out of the pan and put it in this crisper here. So we'll just take it out. Because I'm afraid that later on I won't be able to get this pizza out in one shot, so that looks better. So we can see this breading looks awfully good. It almost looks like a cheese bread at this point. Okay, so what we're gonna do now is put our pizza sauce down. I'm just using marinara sauce, so. 2 or 3 tablespoons here. I just put a light coating down. So I got light coating of sauce down to cushion the cheese. So cheese go on next. Nice thick layer of cheese here. Chicago pizza always has a nice thick layer of cheese. Chicago style puts the cheese down first, and then the ingredients, and then the sauce goes on top. But we got a nice thick layer. Now what I did was that I pre-cooked the sausages. If you're using pepperoni, and actually just throw the pepperoni on, but we're gonna make this sausage and mushroom. As much sausage as you guys like to eat. Then we cut up some fresh mushrooms. We don't use the canned mushrooms, never use the canned mushrooms. Okay, sauce goes on top. Chicago pizza, you don't see the ingredients, the sausage goes on top. So we'll cook this down for about another 5 minutes, 6 minutes. We're gonna get the cheese melted on the bottom. Sprinkle some Italian seasoning on top. And this goes back in here for, I'll say 6 minutes, 6-7 minutes, at 390 for 6 minutes. I'll keep an eye on it. What I'll do is I'll take a look at it about 4 or 5 minutes and determine if we got to keep cooking it or if it's done. It's been about 5 minutes, so let's double check it. It looks pretty good. I think it's done. Cheese looks like it's melted. I just want to double check it. This is the first time we're making this, so let's see what it looks like. Yeah. We'll just do another minute, I guess. I got to keep an eye on it. Okay, 6 minutes later. Looks pretty good. You can see the cheese is melted. We just let it settle in, cool down, let the moisture settle back into the pizza. Give about 2 or 3 minutes, let it cool down, and then we'll cut it open and see how it came out. Wow, that looks pretty good. So, cooled off enough so we could touch it. Just transfer it to a plate here. We'll cut it open, just see what it looks like. Oh, it's nice and bready. So let's just pull it up and see. Wow, that looks good. That looks good. Cheese is melted, everything is done, so we're gonna plate this up. Earlier I made a ravioli casserole in a Foodi Ninja, so we'll plate it up with the pizza. I'm gonna heat up the ravioli casserole now, so we'll plate them together. You can see my video on the ravioli casserole. That's very good too, so we're gonna have an Italian meal today. We got our Chicago-style deep pan pizza plated up with our ravioli casserole next to it. Looks like this could be a nice hearty meal. Let me taste this pizza, I'm kind of interested in it. Let's grab a piece here. Now you can make your own pizza dough if you're good at it, but we just use some store-bought one. Good, very good. Now naturally, for a homemade one, we have a lot more yeast holes in it, so this is more of a solid bread. But that's what most pan pizzas are in Chicago, it's bready. So I hope you found this video informative. Please click the like button. When you have a chance, please subscribe. And your family will thank you if you make this. It's very easy to make, and your kids can even help you make it. Thank you for watching. Wow, that looks pretty good.